Hi guys, my name is Tyler, and we're gonna do some more boxing of some records. And on the wall, you can kind of see I put some more up, and those are some spots I tried to hang up, but they wouldn't stay. But we're gonna get some. By the time we do the one after this, there should be 2 more hung up, and where they're gonna cover those, so you won't see those ugly looking spots on the wall. But anyway, so. Get into these. So let me see here. This is Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables by Dead Kennedys, and they're a hardcore punk group from the 80s. And this is actually a vintage copy, I'm pretty sure. This is probably an original copy, it's possibly from the 80s. And they're a very politically themed punk group. The vocalist Jello Biafra, I think that's his name. He has a really, really unique voice. Has a lot of kind of character in his the way he speaks and everything. And this is Swan's first album, Filth. And for a small period of time, this was my favorite by them. It's not anymore, but it's still a pretty good release. One of the more underrated projects, I'd probably say. And that poster on the wall, the one with the teeth that came with it. And I think it comes with, no, that's it. It only comes with the record. But this was when they were a no-wave band. They were part of the no-wave scene in New York City. And Sonic Youth was also in the no-wave scene when they started. And they actually toured together when they were both a no-wave group. But like most other groups that started off as no-wave, they only started off as no-wave and then they switched to something else. That's usually how it goes. This is The College Dropout by Kanye West. This is his first album. And it's... probably my 4th favorite release by him. This is kind of his, it's his first album. It was signed to Rockefeller, I think that's what it was, yeah. So, let's see here. Produced by him. Jay-Z probably helped in some of the producing too. But Kanye is a really, really talented rapper though. And this is kind of a more funk and kind of soul influenced kind of album, I'd probably say. And let's see, Jesus Walks is a good song. Oh, Through the Wire, that's my favorite song on the album now. It's Through the Wire. It's a really good song. Anyways, let's see here. What else is there? Alright. We got No Love Deep Web. Hey, make sure I'm not gonna show the pee-pee. Don't show the pee-pee part. I'm not gonna show you the front because this video will get taken down if I do. But a little lyric sheet comes with. This is probably Death Grip's darkest project, I'd probably say. As you can kind of probably tell from the title, No Love Deep Web, and also the cover, which is an image of a penis. Zach Hill, the drummer's penis, with the titles written across it in Sharpie. That's basically the cover, you know, if you haven't seen it in the album. But, let me see here. But yeah, it's probably their darkest. Has some really, really kind of disturbing and violent lyrics from MC Ride. I mean, they always had violent lyrics, but this album is kind of crazy. The back and the beats are so sinister and all that stuff. It's a good album, though. I would say it's one of their weaker in the discography, but it's still very good. This one is Year of the Snitch by Death Grips. This is their, I guess you can kind of say it's their second most recent, because they did the Gmail and the restraining orders, but that was actually an archival release from 2015 that they finally released. This lyric sheet comes with, and this is actually the green version of it, whereas the die cut. This is the green record. See? Really pretty green. And this is one of their most experimental releases, I'd probably say. I could see some people being kind of mixed on it. I would say it's also probably one of their most diverse. I kind of liked the Steroids EP they dropped the year before more than this, for me personally, but it's still a pretty good release. Death Grips doesn't necessarily have a bad album, in my opinion. I think all their albums are good, but this is Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead. This is their most recent album, and I would probably say it's one of the strongest in their discography too. I was kind of a little shaken up, maybe thinking they may have lost their sound after they made the clean King of Limbs that I didn't really care much for, but they dropped a pretty good album, Moon-Shaped Pool. So I per se better than the Bends. That's as far as I'd probably rank it. I'd probably say it's my fourth, probably my fourth favorite release by them. I'd probably say. And it's not the white version. It's just this is a very, very pretty album too. It's not one of the. I would say it's one of their, not really one of their most rock oriented. It's really based around atmosphere and stuff like that. But it's a very pretty album though. Let me show you what it is. This is Broken by 9 Inch Nails. This is their first EP. This is an EP they dropped after their first album, Pretty Hate Machine. They dropped this like I don't know how long ago, but this is probably their heaviest release. I'd probably say definitely the most metal oriented release. This is basically, because 9 Inch Nails is mainly an industrial rock band, but this is basically a full out metal EP. It's probably my let me see. I'm not sure. It's probably my third favorite release by them. I'd probably say. This is a little it's kind of like a little spiral thing. This is not a very long album, EP, but and then that is basically a 7-inch. It comes with the hidden tracks that were on the CD version, and this is a little booklet it comes with. And all the 9 Inch Nails reissues have booklets, and this is actually from both these pictures I think are from a short film that accompanied the EP called Broken, and it was like a fake snuff film. It's pretty disturbing, but it's actually pretty well made too. There's one part in it I remember of like some person, and he's eating like a steak or something. It's so gross. He has like hundreds and hundreds of flies flying around him, and then he drinks all the beverage he's drinking, and then he also eats the food while all of these flies are crawling around in it and all this stuff. It's gross. But I remember that being one part, and it's just like a really disturbing little experimental like snuff film thing that they did. But it's interesting. It's pretty well made though. You see here. I only watched it once. I don't think I remember. I forgot when I watched it, but like I heard it's banned in some countries. But anyways, this is Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. This was my favorite release by them for a while, but I think I might prefer Animals over this now. But this is still a really good album. This is my second favorite Pink Floyd album. Let's see, it's a little thing it comes with. Yeah, I never really understood why Dark Side of the Moon is, like so many people consider that to be their best, because I think that Animals and this Wish You Were Here are so much better, I think. That's just me though, but yeah, Dark Side of the Moon's good. I just think that Wish You Were Here and Animals are superior, I guess. That's just me though. Let's see here. The Pink Dark Side of the Moon probably is my favorite cover by them. I'd probably say, but just the cover. Anyways, let me see here. This is World of Echo by Arthur Russell. He was a like kind of like an experimental musician. Kind of, he did all different sorts of stuff, because he did like disco, he did ambient pop, he did some more avant-garde styles. He was a cellist, but he was from Oskaloosa, Iowa, I think. And this is his only album he did while he was alive. But there's been a bunch of archival releases of unreleased material that has come up and after he died, and actually a lot of the archived releases that he did I actually prefer over this. Like what is it? Calling Out of Context is actually my favorite release that he did, and that's an archived release. I actually think it's better than Another Thought. I probably prefer this over Another Thought, but Another Thought is pretty good too. Let me see here. This is Aquemini by Outkast. And this is one of my favorite Southern hip hop albums. This is my favorite album by Outkast. And it would be a 10 for me, like a perfect album if it wasn't for the one really, really bad song, Mamacita, that's on it. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. If that song wasn't on it, this would have been possibly, maybe could have even been in my like top, like like 30 or something like that, favorite albums ever or something. I don't know. It would have been a lot higher, is what I'm saying. If Mamacita wasn't on it. Let me see here. Alright, this is Abbey Road by the Beatles, and this is actually a vintage copy. This is actually one of the ones that my grandpa gave to me. So this is one of the first records I owned. This is my favorite Beatles album, by the way, and I don't know what that is, but someone wrote Cox in the little, where the hole's at. I don't know who did that, but I guess, I'm assuming it happened a long time ago, and I don't know who did it, but I don't know, maybe either my mom when she was younger, or not sure. But that's it. All right, let's go through one more record and then we'll give it a rest. All right. Okay, so we'll just do this one and then we'll call it a day. All right. So this is Gaddy by Boards of Canada. This is probably my favorite release by them. Kind of originally been back and forth on In a Beautiful Day in the Country, but I think I prefer this one. This is interesting because the total length of this album, they basically said they wanted to make an album that's 6 hours. 6 hours, 6 minutes, and 6 seconds. So 666, I guess. So, they wanted to make an album of that length. And the last track is called Magic Window, and it's just like a minute or so of just complete silence. I guess they maybe just ran out of ideas or something. I don't know. But the one, if you ever heard of Salad Fingers, the theme for Salad Fingers is one of the tracks off this album. And they're a Scottish electronic music group. Not sure, but I think they're like a duo. They're brothers, I believe. So the two members are brothers, and they're one of the more well-known in the IDM music genre, which is actually, IDM is actually my favorite music style. Actually, is IDM. That's what Aphex Twin and Sweet Trip is. You can kind of say that. These guys, maybe Flying Lotus, stuff like that. Yeah, but let's see. It's a very psychedelic. I can maybe see some people maybe finding this music to be a bit eerie, but that's kind of it, guys. That's all I got for today. So. Thank you for watching. Bye.